Did you know that 75% of people fear public speaking more than death? That's right. Most would rather face a life-threatening situation than speak in front of a crowd. But here's the good news. Public speaking is a skill that anyone can master. In fact, some of the most successful leaders and influencers in the world once felt the same fear. It's not about being born a great speaker, it's about learning the right techniques and building your confidence. In this video, we'll dive into 6 powerful strategies that will transform your public speaking skills. From mastering your mindset to using the power of pauses, each chapter is packed with proven techniques to help you speak with clarity, authority, and confidence. Whether you're preparing for a big presentation or just want to improve your everyday communication, these tips will give you the edge you need to stand out. Get ready to unlock your confidence and become the speaker you've always wanted to be. Stick around until the end, where we reveal a secret trick that could make your speeches unforgettable. Chapter 1. Master your mindset. The confidence shift. When it comes to public speaking, confidence starts in your mind. The first step is to shift your mindset from, "I can't do this," to, "I've got this." Psychologist Carol Dweck, in her book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, highlights the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A growth mindset helps you embrace challenges and learn from them, which is key for any public speaker. When you believe you can improve, you stop fearing failure and start seeing every speaking opportunity as a chance to grow. Did you know that confident speakers are often more persuasive? Research by Harvard Business School found that people are 10 times more likely to be persuaded by a confident speaker than someone who seems unsure. This proves that your inner belief directly impacts how others perceive you. Before stepping on stage, remind yourself that your voice matters and your ideas are worth sharing. Try this. Every time you speak, tell yourself, "I'm here to help, not impress." This mental shift takes off the pressure and makes speaking feel more natural. Also, visualize success. Athletes do it, and so should you. Picture yourself delivering a powerful speech, feeling calm and in control. Visualization builds neural pathways in your brain, so when it's time to speak, you've already mentally rehearsed success. Remember, even the most seasoned speakers face doubts. What makes them stand out is how they handle those moments. The next time you're about to speak, remind yourself of all the times you've overcome a challenge. You've been through worse, and you've come out stronger. That's the power of a resilient mindset. Chapter 2. Body language magic. Speak without words. Your body communicates more than your voice ever will. Did you know that over 90% of communication is nonverbal? This means your posture, gestures, and facial expressions are just as important as the words you say. For example, crossing your arms or slouching can signal insecurity or defensiveness, while standing tall with open arms exudes confidence. Amy Cuddy, in her TED Talk and book Presence, introduced the concept of power posing. Research shows that standing in a power pose for just 2 minutes can increase your feelings of power and lower stress levels. So, the next time you're about to speak, strike a pose like Wonder Woman or Superman before you step up to the podium. You'll feel more in control and ready to own the room. Also, consider your eye contact. Studies suggest that people who maintain steady eye contact are seen as more trustworthy and authoritative. It creates a connection with your audience, making them feel like you're speaking directly to them. Don't overthink it. Just look into people's eyes, and they'll feel like they're part of the conversation. The way you move also matters. When you pace the stage, do it with purpose. Studies show that purposeful movement helps you appear more confident and can even make you feel more in control of your message. Avoid pacing nervously. Instead, use movement to emphasize key points and guide your audience through your message. Lastly, don't forget to smile. A genuine smile not only makes you appear more approachable, but it also releases endorphins that can reduce stress and help you feel more at ease. It's simple, but effective. Chapter 3. Breath of power. Calm nerves. With every inhale, we all get nervous before speaking. The difference between a confident speaker and someone who's struggling with anxiety is how they manage those nerves. One of the easiest and most effective ways to calm yourself is through deep breathing. Breathing exercises activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps you relax and regain focus. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is a great place to start. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This simple practice can lower your heart rate, calm your nerves, and sharpen your focus. Breathing exercises are so powerful that they've been used in high-pressure environments, like sports, to enhance performance. It's easy to forget to breathe when you're nervous, but slowing your breath helps you stay grounded. In fact, a study from the University of California found that controlling your breath can improve your performance under stress. So, take a moment before you speak to center yourself with a few deep breaths. This will help you clear your mind and regain composure. Remember to breathe through your diaphragm. Shallow breathing from the chest can make you feel anxious, while diaphragmatic breathing helps you feel calm and centered. Practice this while you're at home or before rehearsing your speech so it becomes second nature. Another technique is to focus on the pause. The strategic use of pauses during your speech not only helps you breathe, but it also gives your audience time to absorb your message. Pausing also allows you to collect your thoughts and speak with intention. It's not about filling the space with words, it's about making every word count. By managing your breath and learning how to control it, you gain more than just relaxation. You gain the ability to speak with clarity and confidence, no matter how nervous you feel. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more powerful tips to level up your public speaking skills. Chapter 4. Vocal Mastery. Speak with authority and clarity. The way you use your voice can make or break your speech. Your tone, pitch, and pace all play a huge role in how your message is received. Research from UCLA shows that people judge you based on your vocal qualities before anything else, including your content. In fact, a study found that people are more likely to trust a speaker with a calm, steady voice than one with a shaky or rushed tone. Start by finding your natural vocal range. If you speak too high-pitched, you might come across as nervous. If you speak too low, your voice might seem monotone or lacking in energy. The goal is a balanced pitch, something that is both comfortable and powerful. Think of the best speakers you've heard. Their voices are steady, confident, and dynamic. One of the most powerful things you can do is vary your pace. Speaking too fast can overwhelm your audience, while speaking too slowly may cause them to lose interest. According to the book Talk Like TED by Carmen Gallo, a good pace is somewhere in the middle. A steady pace allows your audience to absorb your words, while occasional pauses create a natural rhythm. Another strategy is to emphasize key words in your speech. This adds energy and importance to certain points, helping them stick in your audience's memory. Think of how a great storyteller uses their voice to build excitement or suspense. Practice stressing important words, and you'll notice how your speech feels more engaging. Volume is also a factor. Speaking too softly can make you seem unsure, while shouting might seem aggressive. Aim for a volume that's loud enough to be heard by everyone in the room but not so loud it feels like you're yelling. A steady, controlled volume conveys confidence and authority. Finally, avoid filler words like or like. These words can make you sound less confident and less prepared. Studies have shown that frequent use of fillers can undermine your credibility. To reduce filler words, practice speaking slowly and deliberately, and allow yourself pauses when you need to think. Chapter 5. The Pause. Harness silence as your superpower. Silence can be your greatest ally in public speaking. A well-timed pause can convey authority, build suspense, and allow your audience to fully absorb your message. The beauty of the pause lies in its simplicity. It's easy to overlook, but it's one of the most effective tools in a speaker's arsenal. Pausing gives you a moment to collect your thoughts, but it does so much more than that. According to The Power of Pause by MJ Ryan, silence makes your words more impactful. It forces your audience to pay attention, as they anticipate what you will say next. In fact, research has shown that we are more likely to remember the information that follows a pause, as it stands out in our minds. The best speakers know how to use pauses to their advantage. They pause after a key point to give it time to land. Think of how dramatic pauses in movies create tension or anticipation. You can do the same in a speech. The pause adds weight to your message, making it feel more powerful. Another benefit of pausing is that it helps you manage your anxiety. When we're nervous, we tend to rush through our words. Pausing forces you to slow down, giving you control over the pace of your speech. Research from the University of Pennsylvania shows that people who speak more slowly and pause regularly are seen as more competent and trustworthy. To use pauses effectively, practice timing them in your speech. Try pausing for a second or two after important points. This gives your audience time to process, and it allows you to regain composure. Pauses also signal to your audience that you're about to say something important, which naturally draws their attention. A pause can also be a great tool for managing your emotions. If you feel your nerves creeping up, take a deep breath and pause. The extra moment will help you regain your calm, and your audience will never know you were nervous. In fact, they'll likely see you as more composed and in control. Chapter 6. Storytelling Sorcery. Captivate your audience with every word. Great public speakers are often great storytellers. Stories have the power to captivate an audience in a way that dry facts and statistics cannot. According to Made to Stick by Chip Heath and Dan Heath, stories are up to 22 times more memorable than facts alone. So, the next time you speak, consider weaving in a story to make your message unforgettable. The key to storytelling is making it relatable. People connect with stories that mirror their own experiences or emotions. Start by thinking about a personal experience or a lesson you've learned. Once you have your story, make sure it's relevant to your audience. A good story will naturally tie into the larger theme of your speech, making your message more engaging and meaningful. One of the most powerful types of stories is the hero's journey. This narrative structure, used in countless books and movies, shows the transformation of a character who overcomes adversity. You don't have to be a Hollywood director to use this technique. By framing your message as a journey, you show your audience that growth and change are possible. When telling a story, use vivid details to paint a picture. The more sensory details you include, the more your audience will feel like they're right there with you. For example, instead of saying, "I was nervous," describe the feeling of your palms sweating or your heart racing. This makes the story feel more alive and allows your audience to experience it with you. Timing is also crucial in storytelling. Don't rush through your story, let it unfold naturally. Use pauses to create suspense and build anticipation. Studies show that when you tell a story well, your audience releases dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. This makes them feel more connected to you and your message. Don't forget to end your story with a lesson or takeaway. A powerful story leaves your audience with something to think about long after you've finished speaking. Whether it's an inspiring conclusion or a challenge to act, make sure your story ties back to your larger message. By mastering storytelling, you turn your speech into an experience. It's no longer just words, it's a journey that your audience will remember. The power of a good story can transform an ordinary speech into something extraordinary. If you've enjoyed these tips, hit subscribe and join us for more expert advice to help you become the confident speaker you've always wanted to be.